I'm just working, man.
I know what my audience like. I did some independent films with Master P. A lot of those movies did really well.
I'm ambitious. I'm a hustler. I have my own lane.
That's the thing about comedy. You wake up every day, you don't know if you're funny that day.
Let's see, nothing. There's nothing, no music. Y'all don't have. If you can hear the music, thumbs up in the chat. The intro music is what really makes the show.
Yeah, without the music.
Without the music, it's not the same.
It's a couple of jerk offs.
Yeah, it's
microphones.
It's just two guys sitting here. To y'all, at least. To us, it's a good time. But I really thumbs up in the chat. Oh, there we go. They can hear it. Let me turn it up. Okay. All right. Let me give a little. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, now we're cooking. I feel better now.
Now we're cooking. We're cooking with grease. Welcome to the program, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go live. The Friday version, all fun and games. Lamont King alongside
John Watson.
Something like a podcast for you first timers. Welcome in. Come on in, sit down, have a seat, get comfortable, have a seat, sit down. Don't touch nothing. Don't touch nothing. Something like a podcast, man. Celebrity guests, hilarious commentary, trending topics, and interesting people. And today we got one of the four, at least. One of those four.
Could be 2 out of 4.
It could be 2.
Could be 2 out of 4.
Could be celebrity guests, could be interesting people.
I feel like both.
Could be trending topics, could be hilarious commentary. It could be a lot of things. 6 p.m. Friday is Eastern time. Shout out to everybody watching right now on the West Coast. We see you. Day ones and first timers in the chat. Good to see you as well. Everybody else everybody that just came over from the Karen Hunter show on Sirius XM. We appreciate you. We see you. You're doing a fine job. Don't forget to visit our sponsors running on the bottom of the screen. Chase Candle Company. They're offering a special. I think it's the same special as last week.
Same as last. So buy a candle.
Buy a candle.
Get a candle.
Get a candle. Yes.
Yes. Yeah, that's a good stuff. That's a good stuff.
You can't beat that.
You can't miss.
No, you can't.
Because you get what you pay for. Yeah, that's fantastic.
Yeah, no, you can't.
And that's running around the clock, 24/7.
That's actually it's ongoing.
It's ongoing. Okay, I like it. I like it. Through the weekend, yes.
Through the weekend.
Pay for the candle, get the candle.
Visit. They have some nice products, very high-end luxury. And there's that.
Good smell. Smells for all moods.
Smells for all moods.
For all moods.
Yeah.
You know, and happy moods, mellow moods.
Depending on what mood you're in,
You know, red light, blue light, sensual mood. You got that. You know what I'm saying? It's all moods.
Depends on what the music is playing.
Depends on what's playing.
Also, if you want to jump in on the conversation at any given time, 765, let's go one. That's 765-538-7461.
No. I don't know if that's bless you, whatever that was.
A little bit of both.
Okay, sure.
A little bit of both.
All
right, man. Let's get right into it because we got a special situation here today. So I was watching the news, because we're very well versed. There's a lot of things that that we're into. We're not a monolith.
Not a monolith.
I always like to use that. Whenever you feeling like challenging,
we're not a monolith.
We're not a monolith.
Yeah. Go Google monolith.
Yeah. It's monolithic. I take it a step further
well,
to let you know that then some.
Got it.
And I'm not either.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, big story in the news this week, the James Webb Telescope.
Mm-hmm.
I tried to do as much reading as I possibly could. I know it's something like the Hubble. because I came up during that era where the Hubble was important, but this is that on steroids.
Okay.
Right? And so, so I'm doing my readings, and then this week they showed some pictures. Let's show a picture real quick of what the James Webb, which was launched into space a short time ago. The pictures that came back already, and I had questions as soon as I saw it. Hold on, wait a minute. I can find it first. I had questions as soon as it's a live show. Yeah, I don't trip. Yeah, as soon as I saw it.
What about it immediately created pause?
I'll tell you. Can you guys see this? Oh no, you maybe not. Oh, you see the whole page. Okay, these are some of the images anyway.
Okay.
And we'll come back to this very shortly. I had a lot of questions. So take in this.
Yes.
And then when we get to the questions, you'll be like, oh, now it makes sense.
Okay.
So then I was doing some research, right? And I'm reading and I'm watching and I'm like, okay, this is amazing. Let's, science, 2020 to 2022 got us real sciencey. Mm-hmm. So I was excited.
Yeah, everybody got their research.
Everybody's went to
researching. Yeah, everybody doing research.
Everybody got degrees now.
So doctorates.
So I was like, tell me more. I would like to know more about this James Webb situation. And he was like, it's a game changer. So I started doing research and I seen the team that put it together.
Okay.
And then I was like, oh, look at that. Look at those people. They're interesting. So I started doing further research. And I saw a guy. I said, "What? I know this guy. This is the guy who's on the thing that did it." And I was like, "Hey, man, I need to hear that point of view."
Okay, first person point of view.
I need to know what it's like on the inside from the brother on the inside. That sat by the door. You know what I'm saying? So I reached out to his people, told him about the show that we do here. He was like, "Who? I don't even." So I had to send some more emails, you know what I'm saying, with more information.
Kind of like when you said the James Webb thing, and I was like, wait, so what's that now?
Yeah. So graciously, this gentleman right here, all jokes aside, he agreed to be a part of the show to talk specifically about this historic and momentous science project, for lack of a better word. Please welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the show, Mr. Darian Robbins.
Hey.
How's it going, everyone?
Hey, what's going on? All right, so look here, man. First off, let's say this and put this out there. We went to school together. Hey, man,
y'all wasn't in the same program.
We were not in the same program. Obviously.
Y'all clearly weren't in the same program. Yeah. Y'all were in the same, y'all were on the same campus at the same time. When he says y'all went to school together.
Yeah.
Just for clarification.
Let's be clear. Science, not so much for me.
You're no rocket scientist.
I'm literally no. I like that. That's good.
Lamont was a leader though, for certain.
I'll take that.
Sure.
I appreciate that.
Yes,
I appreciate that. But I do want to say this off the rip at the beginning. I'm super, super proud, man. Just like when I saw it, I was like, oh, that's my guy right there. I'm super proud of all your accomplishments. I've been paying attention. I've been watching. So I just wanted to say that up front, man. Kudos. Major.
Let me also say, I'm not a first timer here watching you guys either, man. I've definitely caught a couple shows. I've caught how you basically created the whole judge genre.
Oh yes,
So two Hollywood stories.
Yeah. That's what's up. Appreciate that. Yeah, because if not for me, I mean,
yes.
Judge Judy,
it should just be another, circuit court
judge. Now, man, I always be thinking that maybe this is something that they took from you, man.
Oh man, look at that. Say that.
Okay.
Yeah, this is research, right? This is science. All right, so let's get a little bit about you first before we even go into the James Webb thing. Let's just get a little bit about your background and your story, if you will. Obviously, college, but what happened after that, and how did you get here? I mean, you're a literal rocket scientist. How did you get there?
Okay, well, so I in college I started interning at NASA at the Goddard Space Flight Center in Greenbelt, Maryland. So that was probably around like '96, and just they kept inviting me back afterwards, and I kept going to fulfill, just doing internships. My degree was in mechanical engineering, so I finished up from UMBC in '99. And just kept going back there. And then once I finished, they offered me a job coming out of school, and just been there working off and on, probably like the last 15 years or so, doing what I define as kind of like satellite engineering.
Okay.
So that's probably kind of like
now what you define, but what do they have you doing? What does that really mean?
So what it means is that I assist in the design, building, and testing of spacecraft instruments. So when I say instruments, I mean like telescopes or other types of sensing devices, as well as structures that we basically formulate the satellites and send into space. So I help with the design, some of the design, some of the testing, some of the actual building, a little mix of everything. So
is calling you a rocket scientist, is that like a bad joke, or y'all don't like that no more?
No, I'm not a rocket scientist.
Okay. All right, because everything you described,
the show credibility was getting so high up. Just now, you took it back a little bit. It's fine. We're gonna still.
That's what I'm calling.
I mean, that's what we're gonna use anyway. Yes, absolutely.
All right. So for the last 15 years, satellite engineer, and then the conversation turns to our next big project. What was that? What was that like? And I'm sure that was a few years ago.
Yeah.
Or has that been the whole time working on James Webb?
Oh no, definitely not. But there have been people there who have been working on it the whole entire time, and we're talking about maybe like some almost on the order of like 20 years for some people.
Oh wow!
Yeah, this has been a project that's been a long time coming. So I believe it started in like 95-ish, and then people have come on and about. My part came in like relatively towards, I'll say like the end cycle of it. So as far as my part, and I was part of what we call, I guess, a verification team. And so basically we took the telescope portion and we ran through a series of tests to make sure that it could survive launch, and that it also can survive the temperatures of in the environment of space itself. Because space is, when you put something up there, it's very cold, and also can be very hot. It just depends on a variety of factors, and it can swing from being extrememely cold to extremely hot in a very short time. So you have to test the equipment to make sure that it can really operate just like how you want it to perform for what we call its mission.
Okay.
So what's like so you say extremely hot and extremely cold. So it can withstand a maximum of X and a minimum of what? Like a maximum of what type of heat and the minimum of what type of heat?
So
I mean what type of cold?
Temperatures can probably swing from like, negative, 100 degrees to, plus 200 degrees. And so let's say like you put something in space, right? If you have something that's facing the sun, it's absorbing all that radiation. It's getting really hot. But on the backside of that same object, because it's not getting any sun, it's extremely cold because of the vacuum in space. It just makes it, that temperature swing a lot more dramatic than you would experience here on Earth.
Okay. So it can survive in Chicago in like winter.
Yeah.
Yeah, at minimum. It's
okay. All right. Okay.
Now the big news this week were the images that came back after a week's worth of looking, is what they're saying. Like it's only been live, the filter has only been on for a week. And so the question becomes for the general public, why should we care?
For one, because we spent about $8 billion.
Okay, there it is.
Oh, well, yeah, there it is.
There it is.
So,
sure.
I want to get, all right, we're spending the people's money. We got to give them something they can look at, something they can feel. You dig? So, put this thing on. Let's get some pictures back, man. I mean, that'll be the first thing. We're spending taxpayers' money, so let's make sure. If it's working, let's get something back to show the folks. So
now, when we see these images, and I got one up on the screen right now. Tell me what we're seeing, because I saw something that was like, this is the first look at the past. And I'm like, look at the past. I thought you already knew what that was. And secondly, how and why is it in color?
Oh, why is it in color? Well, one, the color portion is actually a set of filters, right? So the colors that you're seeing right now on, I guess in this picture, and this looks like it's the galaxy cluster. I think it's like a set of 5 galaxies that are clustered together. Because of the instruments they have on there, they will take pictures in different bands, right? They have like a bands of color, and then they have people that kind of composite that image together to kind of, what the coloring basically does is help accentuate certain features that you might not see if we were looking at it with the naked eye.
So that's not really there, is what you're saying?
No, it's
there. It's just like
it's really there. All right.
It's being accentuated so that we can see it.
It actually exists.
Okay.
And the moon landing was real. Okay. So let's
Okay.
get that out of the
Okay.
way.
That's what I needed. I think that's what I needed.
I'm glad you said that because we almost entered the rabbit hole.
I think that's what I needed.
Which is a very common segment on the show.
Yeah.
So those galaxies that we saw, right? So in other words, Earth we're in our own galaxy over here.
Absolutely.
And then we were looking at 3 different galaxies in that photo just now. Is that what you're saying? Like there's different galaxies that you were looking at? 5 different galaxies. So, okay. No, go ahead. So now I'm just curious, like, my bad. I'm just curious.
Hey, like, one of y'all go, man. How about you?
Because like Earth, we have our own situation, and on Earth, like, this is our, and there's life on Earth, and we have our own galaxy, and then we look at what planets are in our galaxy.
That's the hope. That's the hope. That's why we're looking.
To our knowledge, there's no life on the planets in other planets in this galaxy. Correct. But like, how close can you get to, like, we're seeing another galaxy and then they're looking back with their telescope like, hey man, there's another galaxy looking at us.
Yeah. Like in the movie when the sniper sees the sniper.
Yeah, like when the sniper sees the sniper and it's like, oh snap, they look this. Wait, hold on a second.
I don't think we're gonna, directly see somebody like peering at us, with their telescope. I think,
at least like the flash from their telescope, like you see, like the, they like the.
Man, we're not in war just yet with aliens.
Just yet.
All right, Independence Day was on 2 nights ago.
Yeah.
So first, let's take the first thing. Like, the galaxies you're seeing are like literally like hundreds of light years away. So, we obviously can't see the totality of our own galaxy like we see these. So we'll look at these galaxies to see how they act or how they or how they move to help us tell things about how our own galaxy. And that's really kind of the point of looking at things far away, is to, in hope, also understand how things have, developed in our own backyard, literally. So eventually, there's actually another galaxy called the Andromeda Galaxy. Have you heard of the word Andromeda?
Yes.
So that, I believe, is the galaxy that's closest to us. Eventually, billions of years down the road, our galaxy will collide with that galaxy. That's according to science. And so let's say, like, you're looking at this cluster of galaxies. Eventually, because of the way these galaxies are gravitationally pulled to one another, they're going to basically, if they're not doing it already, they're going to run into one another. And so that's part of the reason why
they're getting us ready. See, they've been getting us ready this whole time.
Yeah.
So there's another Spider-Man on another galaxy.
That's what I was about to say. Yeah.
Right?
That's
what the multiverse is getting ready to collide.
That's what the black one is.
Ready.
That's what the black Spider-Man is. He was in the third galaxy to the left.
That's the Latino Spider-Man.
Latino Spider-Man
on that galaxy.
Andromeda. That's where the Norsicans are from Star Trek. I don't know if you remember.
All right.
Well, that's a Star Trek reference.
I didn't realize you were so learned.
Yeah.
My apologies.
Yeah. Quick question from the Peanut Gallery. The question is, can you give an idea of how far away these new galaxies are? Is it like going from here to the moon, Mars, or 10 years away?
What's a light year?
Yeah, what's a light year?
You said many light years away. So what's a light
93 year? Million miles. I heard it in the raps.
A light year is how far light travels in a year at its speed. So light travels at 186,000 miles per second. And so if you multiply that, a photon of light traveling through the universe, over a year, that distance is how far light travels. So with the pictures, unfortunately, I didn't do my research on the how far the galaxies are away, but I just know we will never reach them in any of our
real time. So we don't know what's happening today there.
No. So even the images that we're seeing right now is the light traveling from millions of years ago.
Okay.
That light traveling towards us to the telescope's field of view has been traveling towards us from that portion of the galaxy for literally millions, maybe even billions of years.
Wow.
Yeah, that's interesting. That's fascinating. Because that proves the point that it could, like, right now, if you had a picture from right now,
yes,
if it was geotagged or like on Instagram 7 minutes ago, there's a whole bunch of people out there. I'm sure. I'm sure everybody's twin is out there. Everybody's doppelganger is out there.
Wow,
man. So all right. So you work on these these objects, and you said anything in space. Kennard has a good question too. Let me go put that out there. He said, have you ever worked on anything top secret other than this? I'm sure this is somewhat. There's some aspects of it.
Well, okay. So I don't work on anything top secret. So I don't work on anything like Department of Defense, not to my knowledge. But we do have some in certain times in certain satellites. We will have stuff from, let's say, from armed forces that would put something on a satellite. But it's usually something innocuous. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Or if it has some defense application, I'm not privy to it, or not, or it's not something that's so secretive that they don't want people knowing about. In other words, so yeah, I don't personally work on anything that's top secret. Now, in terms of the actual, for like drawings or image, certain images, not the ones that like you see or you have in mind, but if there's pictures that we have people that take pictures of the equipment at every stage of its buildup, right? That kind of stuff we do control that image. We don't allow it to be disseminated or transferred. So it's not technically top secret, but you cannot disseminate that image to like someone internationally, or it has to go through a set of review. So
now I'm trying to you sent me some pictures earlier, so I'm trying to pull those up, having a little bit difficulty. But tell me what outside of the obvious, what's the most exciting part of your job, like your daily thing? Like, what is it the most that's most rewarding? All right, I'm gonna try to pull these.
Is that Astro? Is that Astro?
What's the dog's name? Nebula.
Dog's name's Astro.
Nebula
from the Jetsons.
Wait a minute, you're freezing up. There we go. You need some more James Webb in your Wi-Fi. Put some more some G's.
No, it wasn't freezing up. My daughter came in with my dog. He's about to go crazy here in a second. But okay, so the best thing about my job, one of the things I do is I call engineering logistics. I do like a lot of 3D models of equipment in the facility that we build in, and I show the projects how they can build them up the best way or the most efficient way possible. I love doing that for the project. So, and working with them to understand, how we're going to accomplish this. You know what I'm saying? Like I really do. It's a lot of it's interesting to me. So, and each satellite, because we're not building, it's not like we're building like an assembly line of stuff. Each satellite or instrument is different and has different challenges to it. And so I just love that kind of problem solving aspect of you got something you're trying to build up. You need to do it in a certain space in a certain amount of time. How do we do this best? What equipment do we need? And can we now take a look at what that looks like to see how we're going to put it together? So that's the part I find most interesting.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Okay, so that this telescope can see, those galaxies that were, those millions and so forth light years away.
Mm-hmm.
But have they tried to simply because people keep asking about, simple stuff like life on planets that are neighboring us.
Yeah, closer.
Like, can you use that to just get closer images of those planets?
Yeah, absolutely.
Have they done that?
Well, I'm not sure in terms of the life aspect, but I know today I was looking at an image that James Webb just took of Jupiter.
Mm-hmm.
So that's within our aspect within our solar system. So I would imagine they're probably going to do this may be the first round in terms of maybe doing some more testing of the equipment and pick some shots within our solar system or planets and different phenomena to take a look at and do some testing on, just make sure the equipment works fine. Now, are they doing it to look for life or signature of life? I'm not sure. I'm not on the science side of that, but it has the equipment on there that has a possibility of being able to do
like surface level, like
maybe not surface level. It's looking more for like bios, maybe gas or gas signatures of things, or biosignatures. It has one of the cameras is called near spec, which is a spectrometer, which takes light and resolves it into looks at light coming in from an object and is able to determine compounds or materials or molecules based on how the light is diffracted through the instrument.
Okay.
So,
go ahead.
Yeah. So while it's not a direct detection of, no one's going to be waving high. What they might say is like, oh, we've detected methane or some sort of biological gas that could come from a biological production, maybe on some planet or some phenomena in space, something along those lines.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
And James Webb. So how was that named after a specific person, or did y'all come up with that?
Yeah, he what's the guy? He was a director for NASA, I believe.
Okay.
I think like in the 50s, probably around the.
He might have been a Confederate general or something.
No, I just was like James. It was like so many black people on the team. I was like, why not James Evans?
Well, actually, it's not that many black people on the team.
Okay. I thought it was.
And that was going to be my next question. Is how many of you are in that on that team in that building? Yeah, there it is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, I'm playing.
Oh shit.
So over 20,000 people around the world worked on this project, from what I understand.
Oh, okay.
There are some black people, including myself, who worked on it, and actually one of them, a couple of them in a very prominent position. So there's a guy named Greg Robinson who is he works at the NASA headquarters. He was the overall head of James Webb in terms of governing it from NASA, from the headquarters in DC, making sure that it was going to come in on time, come in with a certain budget, everything's working. He's actually a HBCU product out of NCCU in Howard, and he, like I said, he was at the top of that from a headquarters standpoint, managing it on down the line. Another prominent black person who worked on this was a personal mentor of mine. His name is Alfonso Stewart. He was actually the engineer in charge on the government side of all the deployable systems on the spacecraft. So I don't know if you followed this. One of the things that they were really worried about was that making sure that all the antennas, solar arrays, the telescope, that they all deployed. That
they all opened up when it was time to
exactly.
Exactly. That happens in every movie. I know that from every movie.
Yes.
But, something of this size. This thing is about the size of about a football field, I think they were saying. So you can't really fit that. You got to fit that into a rocket to get into space. So everything has to kind of collapse and someone even called it a transformer. You know what I'm saying? Where everything just kind of unfurls once it gets out into orbit or into space. But the person, the main person who was responsible for all that going right was my mentor, Alfonso Stewart, and everything worked beautifully. Such to the point where we are actually, the fact that we're getting pictures now, I think is a testament to how well it actually opened up and worked and got itself ready. Because I think, before they were talking about, it being a lot later before we actually see first images, and the fact that we're seeing them now shows how well I think overall the engineering of this telescope worked, and it's working. So
no, that's awesome. That's awesome. We got one more question from the gallery. Of young lady says her son is into astrology and he's in high school. What tract or academic path should he be pursuing once he gets to college?
If he wants to get in astronomy or just
astronomy. I think it's astronomy, not astrology. Yeah. And what activities can they, as parents, put him into to keep his interest going?
Oh, okay. Well, first, math and science, man.
Yeah.
Can't get around it. So.
STEM and STEM. STEM and STEM.
And STEAM. Yeah.
Yeah. It's all these type of STEAM, any type of STEM, they call it STEAM, science, technology, engineering, I forget, or mathematics programs, or
it's weird. It's weird because it was science and tech, then it was STEM, the engineering and math, and then it's now STEAM where they put art back into it.
Art. I was about to say, what's the A for?
Okay.
I'm like, that's school. That's called school.
Right. That's called general studies.
Yeah, that was just
That's general studies
school.
now. That's
so
everything.
you went this way to come back this way. Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
But art is an important part of it too, man. So absolutely.
All right, man. Well, I see.
Wait, one last question.
I see you got a lot going on over there.
Yeah. One last question, real quick. Well, actually, two questions. One, do you laugh or did y'all play Tribe Called Quest, the space program, when you was doing the mathematics when it was saying there ain't no space program for us? Like was you like, yeah, nah, we in here though. Like, was you bobbing your head like we in here? And two, when you got the other black people around, like, and you looked around, did y'all each give like the like?
Yeah, we in space.
We here, right? That we doing this, like, same. You know what I'm saying? Like, these little nod of pride.
I think the dog is
the dog chewed on the wire.
No, I'm still here. He just got to do his thing. I mean, I would say not too much hip hop is I guess around that, unless I'm like playing in my office for myself, or we got some of the younger engineers coming up, but I hear what you're saying. Like as long as I'm here, there's gonna be a space program for brothers and sisters. Okay, we're gonna make it happen.
There it is.
We're gonna complete that line. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna as much as they're gonna move out into the cosmos, we're gonna be right there with them. Okay.
Now, before you go, I'm gonna let you go because I see you got situations or whatever.
It's a launch. It's a launch.
It's a launch.
Also. Yes, man.
The dogs they just doing their thing, man.
It's all good. Now I don't want you to get too emotional, but so Darian is humbly is a alumni of one of the greatest academic programs that I've ever been adjacent to or ever heard of. Mm-hmm. Dr. Freeman Rabowski at UMBC. The Meyerhoff program, which most of you may know this because it's a national story. He recently stepped down. He was on, I believe, a couple president's commissions before that, and he's just a big deal in higher education. And this program has put out some of the greatest minds in the professional world today. I mean, another one of your cohorts is Kismikia, who was on the team that designed the vaccine.
Okay.
So it was a program that just, I guess, celebrated 30 years.
Yeah.
And how does that, what do you feel about him stepping down and that program reaching the milestone? Because y'all are all still like family.
Yeah, man. I just, it's hard to put into words, man. I mean, that program and Dr. Rabowski have literally changed my life in terms of, one, for us to even sitting and talking about the James Webb stuff that I was working on. I mean, I can definitely say that would not have happened if I had chosen that route or been affected and been in that program. And yes, to this day, I still keep in contact with good contact with a good number of that fam that I've established. We established through cohorts and different years of students, saying, yes, it's been seen in a position, but knowing Dr. Rabowski, he's never going to be turned away from, education, and also making sure that, black folks and black people are reaching the highest heights of education, you know what I'm saying? And definitely, Dr. Corbett is a great example of what that program can yield, you know what I'm saying, in terms of, academic rigor, but also concern for, I think society in general and what science can do to be able to help that.
Absolutely. And you as well. Ladies and gentlemen, Darian Robbins, live from space, actually.
Man, it's a pleasure, brother.
Yeah, he's actually in space.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, there we are.
Oh, see, that's just that groove little fella there. Look at that. All right.
We'll hear from them next time.
Right.
Hey, man, I appreciate you taking time, hang out with us, shoot the shit and all that. And thank you, man.
That's awesome, bro. Yeah.
It's an honor, man. Mama made it.
Yeah. You're an inspiration and a role model.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right, my guy. I'll catch up with you. No, that's big.
Oh, man.
Yeah. That's big.
An Apollo legend.
How often can you say, I know the guy that was the thing?
pictures in the okay.
Yeah, that's James Webb Jr.
Yeah, that was James Evans. You know what I'm saying? James Evans Jr.
That's little James right there.
Yeah,
he did the thing.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
I'm telling you, if I'm that, if I'm him, wherever I'm at, you're not gonna know.
Yes,
you're gonna know.
Yes, and yes.
I'm at the restaurant, and they come over. What are you having? I said, oh well, let me see. Let me see if I can see from the James Webb Telescope. What I'll be having.
You drop your NASA ID. Sorry, that was my credentials I just dropped on the table.
We'll see.
Just taking pictures of Andromeda in them.
Good dude, though. Always been a good dude.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah.
So
like I like how you we went to school together.
Well, I had to. I wanted to do that too. And that was really not for me.
Because y'all didn't walk the same hallowed halls.
No, we did actually. It was a small school.
Okay.
We did. But the classes were a little different. The classes were a little different. It was really just the classes that was different.
Yeah. Yeah, I know some people like that. Like, I went to school with them, and like
he obviously had more of them. And he went.
Yes.
And he went.
Yeah.
So that's
like I know some doctors and lawyers. I go, no, I went to school with that cat. Yeah. I went to high school with them or college. Yeah, I went to school with them. We didn't take the same classes. Yeah, not at all.
Yeah.
That's fine.
But hip hop head and enthusiast of regular things.
I appreciate it.
Regular guy stuff.
Fan of the show.
You know what I'm saying? Fan of the show.
And a fan of the show. Why
not? It was mutual.
All right. I like it.
Speaking of which, let me put the name back up here of the show. All right, let's get into some stories on the way out.
Yeah, let's do that.
And the number here too, is off on the game. Anybody want to call in? Y'all could have. I never even checked the phone. I never checked the phone.
Okay,
nobody called. Nobody called. And per usual. No one called.
How was your week? Why are you looking up the stories? How was your week?
Yeah. No. That was your week.
No, my week was fantastic. As opposed to last week. My week was fantastic. Apparently, I missed Weather Watch Part 2. Out here because
we had that's right.
Yeah, right. Last week I was in a tornado situation and I left.
And they came back looking for you.
No, right. It came back looking for me and I was not home.
Yeah.
I went away to go recover.
And that's good. And sometimes you need just recovery for no reason at all. If not just for recovery.
Yes.
But somebody in here was asking for his ethnic background. I wasn't part of the interview. I don't know. I didn't get to those list of questions.
He was raised well.
Yeah. Yes. He's from a great place.
Right. He's from good people. That man comes from good people.
But speaking of which, A Cutie Pie and Alpha Mama and Alpha Papa were caught in said storm.
No.
The power went out in their community for 24 hours. 24 hours.
Did they seek refuge?
Well, they're from a certain
generation. Offer a door.
They're from
an open door.
They're from a certain generation.
Did you extend a welcome?
I actually did.
Oh, okay.
And they declined.
Oh, wow.
They're from a certain era.
They just wait it out.
Yeah.
No, we just gonna sit here and just
Yeah.
Stick it out.
There was a time when
things, our things are here.
Yeah. They don't want to leave their things. Older people don't want to leave their
that sounds like a when the levees broke story.
And I'm older people.
Okay.
I am definitely older people. No,
as long as you extended the courtesy.
I'm going to stay here with my shit. I'm going to go ahead.
So, as long as you extended the courtesy.
I did.
Good. Okay, that's good. That's good. Did they get the power back? Is everything back?
24 hours later.
Okay, well, some people, I know that it's been a good 48 to 72 now. I know some folks that still don't have the power.
From that first one or this one this week?
From this week.
Oh, that's problematic.
Yeah, no. There's people that still don't have power.
That's a government issue. That's man.
Yeah. No.
I'm complaining. I'm raising holy hell.
Yeah, no. There's people that still don't have power till right now.
Oh, apparently they declined my offer to stay at the Hilton. Okay.
Oh, right. Well, see.
All right. Well, there you go.
It's the accommodation.
Is it?
It's the turn down. Do you offer turn down service?
Yes.
Well, geez.
Actually,
yes. And you have room service?
It depends.
Hotels are kind of weak
for tips.
For tips. Okay, got it.
Yeah, for tips.
No, I was in the
disrespectful. It's just disrespectful.
I was in the Dominican Republic.
Really? Tell us more about this.
Listen,
did you go to the barbershop?
Commercial, huh?
Did you go to Santana's barbershop?
No.
Oh.
No. We were looking for Cap Cana. That's a whole nother. That's like You're here for vacation. You're
family oriented. Okay.
You're not here. No, you're just not here to. You're not really here to dive into the culture. You're not here to drive around the streets.
Oh no!
Catch a cab and go to the corner.
Drinking drinks with pretty names and
yes, and white sand beach and security to let you into the whole side of the island. I was there for that.
Okay,
And it was fantastic.
When you get a chance, look up Santana's Barbershop because it's kind of the same thing.
Okay, sure.
Yeah. It's very vacation friendly.
Okay, well, this was I don't know. This was my first foray into there, and
you liked it. Would you go back?
Oh, what?
Oh, okay.
This is the first time I've ever been sad to leave a place.
Oh,
when I was on vacation.
Okay, I don't know that. Well, I do know that.
Like I was literally like, damn it.
Wow.
It was that good.
Yeah, no, that's awesome.
It was fantastic. I got the rest I needed, relaxing. The only thing is, universally, at resorts, the drink's always watered down. Okay. I wasn't there to get drunk this week.
Right.
You know, I was there with the kids, and the kids are older, so they can
different.
Yeah, but they're old enough to like, all right, y'all, I'll catch up with you. I'm gonna be here at the pool, or I'm gonna be over at the beach, and we'll text and we'll meet up for a thing.
I mean, I'd rather the watered down drinks than the mini bar drinks of death.
Oh yeah, no. There wasn't even that in the room. Well, they had a couple cans of beer, but that was it. But I wasn't drinking in the room for the food. I wanted to come home.
No, that's good. Did you get the massage, the spa joint?
What? Matter of fact, I took the kids. The kid got like foot rub, foot massage,
deep tissue, Swedish,
and I got a sports massage. She was, man, it was fantastic.
Wow.
It was everything.
It's kind of like Santana's Barbershop.
Okay, well maybe I should go to Santana's Barbershop.
Yeah, it's very.
But
similar.
man, they know how to treat folks out there, man. Yeah. I had a ball at this resort.
No, that's what's up.
And I won't mention the name because that part they're not paying me for. But
okay, we're good.
If you ever want to know, you find out how to reach me. I'll let you know where I went.
I'll put it up right now because there's somebody like I want to go.
Somebody, I am a hotel. You just passed it.
Oh, way to go!
I am a hotel snob.
Yes, this is true.
The umpteenth degree. Trust me, I work in the hotel industry. I am a snob of the maximum degree, and the room was fantastic. The check-in was fantastic.
And even though it was great, you still wouldn't mention them. I'm not saying do it. I'm just saying that's
well, that's the hotel snob in me also that goes, hey man, you ain't
gotta
give me all that.
Hey, no
discount. You gonna give me a 25% discount when I come back?
Then maybe.
But my God, it was everything about it.
Of shaped animals, towels on the pillow and chocolates.
Nah, they didn't even. Oh no, I got the chocolates.
Okay, but not the animal towels.
Nah, a little classier than that. It's classier than that.
That's not classy.
Nah, that's not classy.
Am I telling on myself?
That's not classy.
I thought that was
I thought
that
ain't it.
Yeah, I thought that was the thing.
No,
the swan towel.
No, they welcomed me with a bottle of champagne and chocolate strawberry.
No, that's different. That is different.
That's how they did.
Yeah, that is different.
I didn't even ask for that.
Yeah, that's okay.
They showed up with that. That's what I'm talking about.
Now I understand.
You know what I'm saying?
Now I get it.
I had a butler checking on me. I didn't ask for that. He just showed up and said, "Hey, is it?" And not on some, but he's just like, "Hey, is everything good?" Like, you know, making sure. And like, see him in the resort. Hey, Mr. White. When I got out the car.
Was he a butler or was his name Butler?
No, it was a butler. He was probably presiding, or he probably had a certain set of rooms that he had to preside over just to make sure if you needed anything, he got it for you.
He was the room manager.
Facilitate. Yeah. You know, it wasn't, super snobby, but
got it.
He was somebody that I had to go to connect if I needed something, as opposed to like, well, I can't reach anybody to get the so-and-so.
Yeah, right.
Had that. I mean, I got out because I had to order, transportation from the airport. As soon as I got out the car, at least 3 people said, "Oh, welcome, Mr. Watson. Mr. Watson. Oh, but this way."
This is what.
As soon as I got out the car, Mr. Watson's arriving.
Yeah.
Listen,
it's the Watsons. Yeah.
Listen, that's how you get me to the heart.
Did you have to send your paper or your picture with the reservation?
No, I just listen. My reservation time. This is my car service.
Yeah.
Everything else was Mr. Watson. Mr. Watson. Mr. Watson. When I got there, they just knew it. Oh, as soon as the door opened,
this is a high level of customer service. Yeah.
That's what I like. Give me the customer service.
Yeah.
Give me and everyone there just, hey, which way to get to let me show you. And they walk you from where you're standing to the door of the place you're trying to get to. Come on, man. That's what I'm talking about.
That's clutch. I get that.
It's fantastic. Fantastic.
And this is a regular reservation. This is not points. This is regular, not. Nope. I've been here before. This is just a regular.
I've stayed at that brand before.
Okay.
Matter of fact, we had a trip a couple years back where we stayed at the same brand, different location.
Same brand,
right?
different. Okay.
But that resort was cool.
Yeah.
This
was amazing.
Amazing.
Chef's kiss.
Chef kiss.
Where the chef actually comes out and gives you a kiss.
Kisses you on the forehead before you go to bed.
Yeah. Yes.
Amazing. Everything about it. Everyone was accommodating. And this right here, this is my favorite thing. The whole staff goes like, every time they see you, it's this right here.
Oh yeah, I like that.
Buenos dias.
I like
Hola. Every 2 seconds. Hola. Oh my God.
Oh, I like that. Make you feel like you're just
somebody. Made me feel like I'm somebody, and I'm just an average Joe. But I felt like I was,
Yeah. Oh, welcome back. Welcome back to
and I'm back.
Regular life.
And yesterday, and I got back and went to Wendy's.
Because this ain't that.
This ain't that.
This is not that.
This is not that.
Fuck off, Mr. Watson.
Yeah, right. Hey, Mr. Watson.
Right in.
Go fuck yourself, okay? This is all we got. Ain't no specials. Ain't no nothing new on the menu, okay?
Hey, Mr. Watson, right
you
in.
Want we're out of that. We don't got no more of that, okay? Get out of here. I'm going. Matter of fact, I gotta. Candidly, I'm after this. I'm headed to Atlantic City for work,
and that's everyone in Atlantic City.
And I'm going to go to Atlantic City, and they're gonna go, hey, go fuck yourself. Okay, that chip. Room service. Yeah. Why don't you service this? Okay, Mr. Big Shot. Service.
Hey, what about
you extra towels? What do I look like? The towel man to you?
Champagne, this
champagne
guy
and strawberries. I'll tell you what. There's a fruit stand down the block. There's a goddamn chocolate stand across the street. Why don't you get your own strawberries and chocolate and make it yourself? You fucking jerk off.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Oh, jeez. That's authentic. That New York is authentic for you.
That's natural. Yes, thank you. I've had firsthand experience for many years.
Okay, all right. Let's see this. I think this is pretty good. I don't like showing black people fights. However,
in the name of the Lord.
So the second time we watch this, we're going to understand what's happening. Okay? The second time. Okay, this is the balcony pew section of the church, obviously. Some sort of scuffle. The church was still going on at the time, and the choir was still singing. So when it comes back on again,
they should have been singing.
See if you can name the song.
They should have been singing "Stomp."
Nice. It's actually one of my favorite gospel songs. See if anybody in the chat can name the song.
I'm not hip on gospel like that.
Yeah. Be Grateful. One of my favorite. In a mega church. And you said they should have been performing Stomp. Yes. Man, that's what are they fighting about? This is so now I want to see in the chat. What do you think this fight is about?
Do we know? I wanted to hear.
You go to the comments and get the real details of the story. I didn't get a chance.
Common church fights. I don't know. Like, do people fight over wardrobe? Somebody's wearing the same hat.
It could be the same. I can see that. Okay, I'll accept hats. Maybe.
Or was it one of those situations where you brought the wrong family to church on Sunday, and your other family was also there, and you brought your other family showed up as well.
Side family.
And you sat in your family seats, but you didn't realize that your first family was also going to be at church.
So Helen said this is a carryover from the threesome joint on the boat.
On the boat, yes, there it is.
I'll take that.
Could be back home, and the dispute carried on.
Could have been scripture based. It was water in the wine, not wine in the water.
Okay. I don't know.
You said on the seventh day. I don't know. Something happened, and that was probably the voice. That's terrible. Oh, they said it might have been at a funeral. Well, now it's believable.
Okay.
I don't think a funeral is a funeral until there's a funeral.
Yeah, that's when that extra child shows up.
Yeah, yes.
He was my daddy too.
Yeah. No, that's like I feel like that happened recently to somebody I know.
I feel like we had this conversation
like very recently.
Yeah.
It's my daddy too. That's the phrase. That's when you know. Right. It's going down.
It's going all the way down.
All right, let's see. Here's a little happy. It's a little happy joint right here. My guy. Got to celebrate my guy right here real quick.
Who's this?
For all you ish talkers. Your man was out here. I guess it was some celebrity tournament or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, and your man is he's great. He's a great athlete.
This to me it does fall under the category of annoying.
Why? Because he's too
not
good?
not annoying in like a hater way.
Yeah, he's just too good.
Like, damn it, how you good in two things? Like, damn it.
Yeah.
Like, shit, I want to be,
Yeah, good in one.
Yeah, I just want to be great in one thing.
Found the fairway.
This little pop shot.
Was that from the tee?
No.
Oh, okay.
That was from the fairway. Put a little backspin on it. And bing bong.
Right.
Bing bong.
That's called Curry for three from way outside.
No matter where he shoots from, he's just amazingly gifted.
Yeah, that's annoying.
That is annoying.
That's just annoying.
Because he's great in the two sports that I enjoy.
Right.
And I'll never be anywhere near in either.
Right. That's just
Watch
annoying.
it one more time. This is a chip shot off of the. Not really a chip. But using an iron off of the deck, if you will, and just.
Right. Puts a spin on it. Puts a spin on the ball and rolls right on it.
Just,
nothing but pole.
Yeah. Is that what it is? That's nothing. That's what it is. All right. And last one before I give you some Carolina updates.
Yes, I was going to say we need some updates.
We're out of here. And then we're out of here. Just wanted to get your thoughts on this. I saw this today. I thought this was interesting.
Oh, yeah.
Read the headline because unpopular opinion. I'm going to tell you where I land. So this is, let's see here. Mouse.
And he was like, well, where's the other
Let's go
person?
back. Why's the volume so low?
I don't know.
Oh, maybe that's why. Turn it up.
And I went right here.
Patone is 34 weeks pregnant, but the officer told her that doesn't count.
And I said, well, not trying to throw a political mix here, but with everything going on, this counts as a baby. You can see the signs. It says HOE, parentheses 2.
When Brandy Patone was driving down Central Expressway, she came across a sheriff's checkpoint targeting drivers breaking the rules.
Starts peeking around. He's like, is it you? And I said, no, there's two of us. And he's like, well, where's the other person? And I went right here.
Patone is 34 weeks pregnant.
That's excellent.
It's actually genius.
I'm with it.
It's actually genius.
I support her.
To pull that out in what we're going through right now is
especially she's in one of those states.
Because this could go to the Supreme Court.
Yes.
Because once she fights the ticket.
Yes.
It is
she's setting precedent.
Yeah,
she's setting legal precedent.
She'd be like, wait a minute, I'm in court, I had to pay the $400 fine. Wait a minute, but y'all had said.
Right. Y'all just said. Right.
Life begins
at conception.
So if so, thus
facto,
then,
right.
I'm HOV.
If so facto.
Yeah. Jurisprudence has set forth the precedent.
Right.
That I'm HOV too.
Yes.
Now, that's all great. But what she should have done, because she's in America, just show the tits.
Wait, what?
Just show your tits.
Why? What's the way?
She's trying to be smart. That cop probably was not smart at all. She could we'd have never heard about her if she'd have just showed a boob.
But she's pregnant. Why? I don't know why it's doubly wrong. It's doubly wrong for me.
They're creepy like that. She could just,
No, I'm with. I'm
like every other. No, I like it though.
I'm with it. I'm with it. You. This is a baby.
She can't let that go. She needs to fight.
She needs to ride that thing all the way.
Well,
to
she
Clarence
did.
Thomas. Oh well, she did
yeah,
to get the baby.
She did ride that thing.
Rode that thing.
But no, this should be a way bigger story.
Yes,
right now.
Yes, this needs to be on Clarence Thomas's desk.
She's just gonna give in and pay the $75, but somebody need to be.
Nah, I need her to keep going.
This is Jimmy Kimmel material. You need to be on TV.
She needs a GoFundMe legal page. To keep that going.
Because I want to see the answer. I want to see her go up there and say it. I'm like, all right, so what?
Do we know what state that was in, by the way?
I don't know.
I don't know if it's said, but
the officer told her that doesn't count.
That doesn't really say.
Well,
I needed to be in one of them states.
Yeah, one of the with the things.
Yeah, where they hard on celebrating the fact that they could do what they like now, and then no one has their rights. And
like,
go,
so wait a minute. So is it or is it the ticket or what?
And in the curious case of,
because if it's alive, then we it's high occupancy over here.
I was like, I'm gonna start doing I need to. It's like, can I bring my dog with me?
It is occupancy.
It's a life. He's holding the seat.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I like that.
I love it. I need us to follow her.
I need this to get bigger, swell up.
All right, get national news coverage.
Yeah. All right, that was for the stories.
All right, so let's talk about Caroline's. Caroline's all fun and games on a Sunday. So all fun and games. Foolishness Friday on a Sunday. Caroline's, New York City, July 24th, 4 p.m. KarenHunterMedia.com for your tickets. Yeah. Right. So Lamont has been
so while you were in the DR
producing,
getting rubbed on.
Yes. yes, and yes. In preparation for yes.
So I did a walkthrough on location Wednesday because there's been an update.
Okay.
Well, I don't even know how I can give that. That's above me. There's been some changes.
Okay, good.
There's some changes which caused me to have to be on site this past Wednesday.
Okay.
So I shot up to New York and did a run through.
Before you get to that.
Okay.
On this very show, and you did it private publicly, but I do still require the concession on this show.
Yeah.
Because we had a very strong pizza debate.
It was intense.
A couple weeks back.
We did.
To which
we did a little bit.
I held strong and steadfast that New York pizza is the best pizza. And other...
Well, no, that wasn't the argument.
The argument started out was deep dish being pizza or not.
Right.
And then it led into...
Right.
It led into... us talking about New York slices, and you were like, New York slices, they all right, blah, 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 but they $2.50 and Ray. And I was like, no, you can go into New York City, in Times Square, and you can get a dope slice of pizza for like $1.
Well, so no, let's be cleared up a little bit. So once we start having the New York conversation, you offered up that the 99-cent slice is the best slice. Was the first, and I said, hell no.
Okay, good.
I was like, because I used to get this one that was $2.50. $2.50 is more expensive. It's got to be higher quality.
No.
And you was like, no, son, the 99-cent slice.
That's what I said.
Yeah, he was like, no, son, the 99-cent slice. And I was like, the $2.50 is the joint right by the train station. You was like, there's a joint right across the street from Madison Square Garden. And there's 99 cents. So I took the train up and I was not hungry. Wasn't even thinking about food nor pizza. But as I came and saw daylight and came up the escalator, I was like, oh, Madison Square Garden. I was like that old Stevie Wonder song at the end when the dude was like, all right, New York, bright lights and everything. And then he get arrested and beat by the police. So it was, that's why I was like, New York City, I'm back. And then directly across the street, it's called Four Boy. Four Boy Pizza. I don't know what that's about.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know if it was,
I'm not co-signing that. I just know. I don't even know if that's the one I went to. But go ahead.
I don't know if there's a hostel upstairs or there's some trafficking going on. It was Four Boy and it said 99 cents. I said no damn way. So I walk over there.
Yes.
2 slices and a soda. It's $2.50.
Yes. That's the special. That's always a special. That's a special everywhere.
I was like, what? And then I look. I said, it's probably little small triangles. No, there's the regular big size slice. So I was like, let me get one pep. So I got a pep, $1.50. And it was amazing. It was.
Hit the button.
No, it was there. It was
Thank you.
Everything. It was everything. It was the New York is the signature, the crust, because the water from the Hudson River, it makes it taste different. Pizza is greasy, cheese is greasy, but just enough. Couple dabs and it's out of there.
Yeah.
The pepperoni on a regular New York slice is like it's signature. It's a different type of pork.
Yes.
But I was like, this joint is all of the joints that I've had way uptown and in other places for $1. And I couldn't understand.
The New York Peps, the pepperoni, those joints like kind of curl up.
Yeah.
Yes. They kind of curl up. They don't. Yes.
I was like, I don't understand how this costs $1. It's not real food. So I'll give you that. I was definitely wrong in that regard. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
It was delicious.
Thank you. All right. Now go on. Okay. Yes, your update.
So I did a walkthrough in the venue just to kind of see what the showroom looks like. Very nice, very warm, very colorful, kind of luxurious, velvety furniture.
Okay.
And
velvety furniture for the audience.
For the audience.
Okay.
Yeah. And so we did a walkthrough about lighting and sound and showtime and run of show and who's going to sit where and what's premium. People that got the green package and the gold package. The green package is you'll be sitting in section A, which is more premium than B, unless you want to sit in B, and then there's gold. Nobody's ordered to go. The open bar for the duration, and then talk with the owner, and we talked about a few other things, and I'm hyped, man. I'm optimistic.
Okay,
I'm optimistic, man. I think it's going to be a very uniquely good time.
That's what's up.
It's going to be different than what most people have experienced at a comedy club.
Okay.
So
yeah, and ticket sales are going well.
We are approaching sellout, ladies and gentlemen.
There we go.
We are approaching sellout.
There we go. That's what we like to hear.
Yeah. So
I'm gonna get my computer training on sound effects and so forth.
It should be quick.
And
it should be quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, it should be quick. A lot of stuff is a live show. Don't trip. There's a lot of stuff that's gonna happen on the fly. And we're just everyone there is professional enough to fake it and make it look like.
Oh, yeah, I can fake it so I make it all day.
Yeah, make it look like that.
So I make it
we
all
meant for that
long.
to happen. And,
yes.
And you'll never know.
Yes,
yeah,
absolutely.
You'll never know. So there's that. So, yeah. No Karen show next Friday. She's doing like a live virtual town hall.
Oh, okay.
With some rich guy. So, yeah. So the next time, if y'all not there, the next time, yeah. No, am I? Oh yeah, and we may.
No, what?
Yeah, I'll be traveling because.
On Friday?
Yeah,
oh, you're going up on Friday now?
Yeah, I'm using that opportunity, that time to.
Okay, talk about that. What you gonna do?
So Dante Nero, who's on the show, who's a working comedian in New York City, works like 4 nights a week. He was like, let's come up with me and let's do some shows. So Friday I'm at a Stand Up New York.
Okay,
which is on 78th Midtown. And Saturday St. Mark's Hall in the Village.
Okay.
Saturday night, both late shows.
Okay, that's what's up.
After 10 p.m. So Friday, Saturday, going to put that little, get that groundwork.
Yeah.
Some reps.
Stretch your legs out a little bit.
And then Saturday afternoon, 4 p.m.
Okay, that's what's up.
So Haynes, our West Coast contributor, says, "Can we call into Foolishness Friday live?" Now, that's an awesome proposition. Won't happen this time though. Technology, There's some technology limitations. The algorithms, supply chain. Won't happen this time.
Right. Because, I also don't think it's going to be live broadcast.
Yeah, it won't be right.
So how would you know when to call in and what to ask? You know what I mean?
I feel like Haynes would call a random
question hey.
I feel like he would do it. I feel like he could. But you can live tweet. That'll be a thing.
Okay.
I guess.
Maybe
Maybe John will be live tweeting
for that as well. Right.
You could just live tweet John at John.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, tweet me your questions.
He'll tell you
go.
What's going on.
Right.
Shit's crazy.
Hey man, what's happening right now? Yeah. Oh man, it's wild. Karen's just sitting there on stage. It's crazy.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that'll work.
So there's that.
And I can live tweet. I don't know. I'll live tweet something from this, some wild, so Karen said this, and then Dante said that.
That's going to happen.
And Lamont said this, and it's send.
Yeah. Little snippets.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's going to be good. It's going to be very, very good.
So that's it. And she's got some celebrity guest surprises, I guess, that she still hasn't told me, but,
All right.
Her Rolodex is long and deep.
Oh, okay.
So you never know. You never know what can happen.
You never know what's going to happen. You never know what you're going to get.
You never know what you're going to get.
All right. But yeah, you're going to get something. So I would, if you haven't gotten your opportunity to get your tickets, go get them now.
Yeah, please do.
But tell a friend.
Tell a friend. Or tell somebody you know in New York.
Right. Tell somebody in New York, you know in New York. And you're like, you know what? This might be a good look for you.
Yeah. And so there it is on the bottom of the screen. That's the ticket link to buy. And also, if you want to support the show and fans of the James Webb Project, you can send money to Let's Go Live Show on Cash App. And that's fans of the James Webb Project. And that simply means that we're fans of the James Webb Project.
Yes.
That's all it means.
Because lest you forget, 30 minutes ago, we was talking to a rocket scientist.
Yeah, it's a rocket scientist. That's worth something.
Right.
Yeah, that's worth something.
Lest you forget, not too long ago, we just had on a world-renowned
thing. He was on the thing.
Right, involved with the whole situation, taking pictures of 5 galaxies.
Yeah.
That's got to be worth something.
All right, let's see. And I think that's it. All right, y'all. Enjoy your weekend. Be safe. Anything you want to that we missed?
No, that's
errors and omissions.
Listen, next time y'all will hear from us will be the aftermath.
Now we may be able to, do some type of I'm gonna figure it out. I'm not gonna commit to it, but because we'll be in the same place. may be able to do a brief
on. You talking about on the Sunday?
Yeah, maybe just all fun, some type of live
pre-show,
looking,
live pre-show,
some live looking.
I like that. No, maybe, I like that.
Yeah, we may be
like
able
the live
to.
pre-show.
Yeah,
and maybe like whoever's there a little bit earlier, we can get them in.
Is this possible?
And like, it might. Possible. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I like it. So it's almost like like one of those red carpet type of shows where you. Or like an NFL, the pregame. Yeah. I like it. Okay. Yeah, that might work. So you never know. Check out for an alert. We might put up an alert.
Yes. So follow.
And if you see the alert, that means we're going up. And we might have special guests to just give you a little sneak preview of what's going on in the show.
And that alert will happen on one of our social media, including, where's the other one? Here we go. So if you're on Instagram and Twitter, is that one as well.
Oh, even better, because we might not even need all the faculties. We probably just use our phones and go live.
And that's what I was saying.
Yeah, go live. What I was saying. Okay. Yeah.
Like quick, like a little brief.
Yes, and yes.
A little brief. All right, that's it. All fun again on Sunday. That's dope. Oh, Darian says he wants. Yes. So, yes. So any money collected, Darian said he wants his cut too. So any money collected to fans of the James Webb project will be split and sent
3 ways
and sent into space. Just ejected into space.
He's getting your tax money, but he also wants the money directly from your pocket.
Yes, indeed. All right, there it is, y'all. All right, enjoy your Friday. Ugh.
I don't care if it is a closet. You still looking mad efficient.